Bullets return the distance. A PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 15 yards on the play, first down. They'll run it with Bell. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
And that's good for another.
Winston now from the 50. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there at a first down again.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Winston. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. An incompletion as a result.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
A quick throw there out to Jeffrey. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Throw left side complete. It's Boyd. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A gain of 8 there on the 8th. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Le'Veon Bell with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point good by Prater. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
14.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
At the 30-yard line.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Allen taking a shot for, and this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. Curtis Samuel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half. And my goodness, another interception. Jalen Thompson picks it, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
First down, San Francisco.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Open man is Samuel, complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Second down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Albert O. in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. Fielded just outside the goal line. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 27, Allen. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. But pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. Being chased out left. And boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 15-yard touchdown ground. And the Seahawks capitalize on this short field as they take it in for 6. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Makes the score Niners 42. Seahawks 21.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. The throw over the middle taken in. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A very solid gain of 27.
First down, 49ers.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis. And now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing again. Allen. That's complete. Okuegbunam. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And it's 3rd down.
Now at 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Now Allen again. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Deontay Johnson. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
Extra point is good.
Gostkowski with the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
21.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Now it's Wilson. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up!
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. On 2nd and 11 now. Winston eluding the pressure right. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Jameis again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
At the 12-yard line.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the gun, Winston. And his throw here's incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. On 3rd down, Winston. They'll set up the screen here to Justin Jackson. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15.
A loss of 5.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got it down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Matt Prater set to kick.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Here we go. Mike 38, Mike 38. All day, all day.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 38. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. The 1st down throw for Winston. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Boyd, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
Makes the score Niners 49.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby.
And this is caught. And he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one. On the final act of the 3rd quarter. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. To the air, Allen. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deontay Johnson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. A PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Jameis now on first down. Over the middle, it's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Play fake. Winston. He'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Winston now. And now here is another interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that will extend this big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets them 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 36-yard line.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 34. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Gostkowski the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. And a short kick taken at about the 16. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards, the pickup there.
7 brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw again on 2nd down. Winston finds his tight end Ingram. Oh, rolls right over him. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. To the air again with Winston. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
On 2nd down, Winston again. Buying time to his left. That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Le'Veon Bell taking it in. And the Seahawks are able to get a score back. And he's got it up and through.
Mixed the score, Niners 70, Seahawks 38.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
25-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. He'll get that complete to Albert O. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Albert Okwuegbunam.
And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Allen's throw is complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they've protected well when they wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they wanted to run it. Smiles all the way around. This offense has been really good in this one.
Fields this way up at the 17. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. Open man right side is Ingram. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
At the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
To Evan Ingram.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
30-yard line.
They'll throw again. Winston. Got a man, that's Allison. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
18-yard line.
From the red zone now, Winston. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught. And the Seahawks are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
25 yards. First down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. So Allen's going to look to throw. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass it.
I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone. Stop calling me low, bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him.
I don't be with me so basic. Want you to hop in your bros hating. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard when I walk in the telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that Vigo de Gallo? Oh, yo, stop it, quiet. It's no, I done got it. Shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish, masterpiece. Body, young.
Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me low, bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him.
Hey, couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want pause to get wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Now that's just all a God complex.
Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket.
Look at the flex. Whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece. Body, young.